Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the Helldivers 2 Mastering Automaton Heavy Hitters. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to take down each Automaton enemy in the Automaton faction, all the way from the Troopers to the Factory Striders. So, I hope that you guys find this useful, and also if you go in the description below, you'll see a link to the Helldivers 2 wiki. There you can get more detailed descriptions on everything to do with Helldivers and Helldivers 2, the entire lore. So, sit back, and I hope this is useful. Leave me some good feedback, and yeah. So guys, I'm going to be playing back footage of me killing the specific enemies that I'm talking about in specific parts of the video. You'll see I have different kits and loadouts. That's my own personal style of killing these guys. I will be adding more into it. You know, I'll be showing pictures and stuff on the screen, but you guys feel free to play the way you want. At the end of the day, these guys still die the same way. All you do is shoot them. Also, keep in mind, I'm not really going to be talking about stratagems as much, but let's get started with the Troopers and Commissars. Alright guys, let's talk about the Automaton infantry. We're going to be focusing obviously on the Troopers and the Commissars, which are their commanding officers. So the Troopers are the backbone of the Automaton forces, equipped with various armaments tailored to mission parameters. They come in 6 types: the regular Trooper with the assault rifle, the Brawler who has the dual energy blades, the Raider has the machine guns, the Rocket Raider has the rocket launchers, the Marauder has the rapid fire cannons and the heat sinks that explode when damaged, and the Assault has the jump pack. So the Troopers can call for reinforcements with a distinctive red flare signal. You obviously want to take them out before they do that so you don't get any extra enemies on you. So from that, the Assault Troopers, the one with the jetpacks, you do want to stand clear when you kill them because they try to get right up on you and blow up. I mean, even when you take them down, they still blow up, so you just want to dive, just get out of the way. The recommended strategies to take them out, it's pretty easy. You can use any gun, honestly. You just aim for the head or disable their limbs for an easy takedown, honestly. So, the Commissars, they're the leaders of the pack. Commissars hold leadership positions within Automaton squads and are adept at calling in reinforcements. Commissars are swift to call for bot drops, so prioritize their elimination to prevent reinforcements. Watch out for their grenade tosses and surprise ranged attacks at higher difficulties. They often lead patrols, making them prime targets for preemptive strikes. They're the same easy way to take down as the regular Troopers. Shoot for the head or disable their limbs. But if you're gonna ambush a squad that's moving by and you see the Commissar, take them out first because they lead patrols, so it just makes it a little bit easier on you. But that's all I have for Troopers and Commissars. Hope you new guys found this useful, because I know for everyone else it's kind of like simple. I mean, you can just get any gun really that you want and just fire away. Before we go, I just want to let you guys know, I forgot to add it in the middle of the video, that you do want to use the Arc Blitzer or the Diligence to take these guys out the easier way. I mean, they do more damage against the troops. Feel free to use any weapon you like, they all die the same way, but those are 2 gun choices that are recommended. Alright, welcome back guys. In this segment we're diving into the tactics and strategies to effectively deal with 3 of the most dangerous Automaton units you'll encounter: the Scout Striders, Berserkers, and Devastators. So let's get started. So first up we got the Scout Striders. These walking turrets are fast. They're heavily armored with dual laser cannons and are protected by a type of riot shield. They're called the trapezoidal gun shield. I don't know if I said it correctly. They might seem intimidating, but they're relatively easy to take down. So their weak spots are on the legs and the cockpit. Aim for their legs to immobilize them, then target the exposed cockpit or the trooper operating the turret from behind. Or you can use grenades and explosives. Use a grenade or a high explosive weapon like the AC-8 autocannon or the LAS-99 quasar cannon to destroy them. A single well-placed railgun shot can also penetrate their armor and take them out. Now for close quarters, be careful because their leg stomp can kill you. If you can get a headshot on the trooper, that's pretty good to your. I mean, you're obviously instantly killing him, but barely the top of his head pops out, so you need to get on elevated ground unless you got a good scope and good aim. But now let's move on to the Berserkers. So with the Berserker, these are melee focused units and are a lot slower but extremely dangerous in close quarters with their chainsaw arms. So some weak spots are the head and spinal column. Weapons like shotguns, grenades, or medium armor penetrating weapons are particularly effective. You can also dismember their arms, shoot them off, and you essentially neutralize the threat. They can't do anything to you. Now be careful with them storming and grouping up on you. They love to tend up to group up, and they move very quickly when they get close to you. So what you do is you use stun grenades or weapons that can stagger them, like the SG-8 Punisher shotgun, to control their advance. Maintain your distance and use the environment to your advantage to avoid getting overwhelmed. Now let's move on to the Devastators. So now we got the true heavy hitters of the Automaton forces, the Devastators. There are three types. There's a standard, heavy, and rocket Devastators. I'm going to be giving you guys the weak spots. So we got the unarmored areas focused on their arms, head, and stomach. Disarming them or targeting their rocket pods can significantly reduce their threat. Explosives and heavy weapons. Impact grenades and support weapons like railgun or eagle cluster bombs are highly effective, especially against the heavier variants. You can stagger and disarm also. Use weapons that can stagger like the SG-8 Punisher to keep them off balance. The APW-1 anti-materia rifle is excellent for precision hits from a distance. You will take them out very quickly with that materia rifle. Use cover to avoid their ranged attacks, especially from the rocket Devastators. These guys will track you even behind terrain, so be prepared to move and dodge. Listen for their distinctive vocalizations to anticipate their presence and plan your attack accordingly. These guys will kill you very quickly, so make sure you have some type of heavy rocket or something to take these guys out. When in doubt, just shoot their arms and run. And there you guys have it. We just covered the Scout Striders, Berserkers, and Devastators. So now, let's move on to the next topic. Alright, first up, let's talk about the Hulk. The Hulk is a heavily armed automaton with three types: Bruiser, Scorcher, and Obliterator. Hulks are slow but powerful, equipped with cannons, flamethrowers, and rocket pods. Their main weak points are the head and backpack vents. Utilize anti-tank weapons like the LAS-99 Quasar Cannon or the explosives like the EAT-17 to destroy them from a distance. Remember, they explode on impact. Now let's move on to the Automaton tanks. They come in two types, the Annihilator and Shredder. Aim for the vents on the back of the turret or disable their treads to immobilize them. Use orbital precision strikes or heavy explosives like the EAT-17 for an effective takedown. Avoid standing near a tank until it explodes to prevent collateral damage. I personally sometimes like to run up right behind them, shoot them, or climb up top and just try to shoot their vents out, but that depends on the situation, if there's a whole bunch of enemies around you or not. So now on to the dropships. They deploy automaton infantry rapidly and are heavily armored. Their weak point is the engines. Use high explosive anti-tank weapons like the GR-8 recoilless rifle or the LAS-99 Quasar Cannon to shoot the engines from below. Downed dropships can crush deployed units and provide cover for Helldivers. So now we got the gunship patrols. What they do is they scan for Helldiver activity, armed with underside turrets and rocket barrages. High explosive weapons like the Quasar Cannon can easily take down their engines. One shot, the right spot, they're completely down. Also, the FAF Spears homing missile are very effective too, but it's much easier if you just get the Quasar Cannon and fire at their engines. Now on to the last guy, the Factory Strider. A colossal behemoth that not only engages in combat but also fabricates standard devastators on the battlefield. Factory Striders are extremely durable, capable of withstanding multiple 500 kilogram bombs. Here are the best ways to deal with them using various weapons. Target the underside door, eye, and bottom minigun turrets with heavy armor-piercing weapons like the JAR-5 Dominator, AC-8 autocannon, or the LAS-99 Quasar Cannon. Use orbital laser strikes and coordinated attacks to bring them down. Avoid the front unless the chin-mounted machine guns are destroyed. Once all weapons are neutralized, focus on the weak points to ensure their destruction. So guys, that concludes the video. This is honestly my first legitimate in-depth, at least an attempt of in-depth tutorial video on how to do stuff in Helldivers. So I learned a lot of stuff already myself in the process of making this video. I am planning on making one on the Terminids, and hopefully that will be a huge difference in this one. If you guys can leave a like, and if you want to subscribe, you can, or give me some honest feedback in the comment section too, with anything I can improve on, because I am very new to this, and I know this probably should be a lot quicker to make, but it took me a very long time because I am literally just figuring everything out now. But thanks for watching the video. I hope it helped you guys out, and have a great day.